Good morning. It's great to see you. Thanks for your company this Thursday, the 22nd of April. I'm Jessica Amir, a market analyst here with Bell Direct. Well, after 2 days of declines, we saw US stocks advance and investors classically reach for that buy the dip button, I guess, if you will. The Nasdaq up the most out of the three major indices. The Nasdaq up 1.2%, the S&P 500 and the Dow Jones followed up 0.93% each. Now, a big reason for the rebound, quarterly earnings are rising more than expected and investors don't seem too concerned that stocks are overpriced in comparison to historical averages, and stocks also seem overpriced in comparison to EPS growth. Now, so far 70 of the S&P 500 companies have reported results and 23% beat expectations for earnings growth. Now, separately, standout stocks overnight were mainly economic recovery plays of note. Norwegian Cruise Line rose 10%. That's how much their shares rose by after Goldman Sachs upgraded the cruise liner. Other cruise liners followed. Carnival up 6%, Royal Caribbean up 4%. Now, what to watch today? Well, it should be a good day for the Aussie share market. The futures were earlier suggesting a lift of 0.5%. All eyes today will be on green energy, iron ore and gold. Now, firstly, the iron ore price fell 1.3% overnight, retreating slightly from that new 9.5-year high. So investors will be looking for iron ore stocks to pick up today at cheaper prices. Now, iron ore stocks of note in uptrend breakouts include Magnetite Mines, MGT, and Champion Iron, CIA. Secondly, gold stocks are tipped to do well today because the gold price has rebounded 1%. Now, of note, the market's fear gauge, called the volatility index or the VIX, is at a 14-month low, which is good. However, because volatility picked up of late, the VIX volatility index has gained for 2 days. So buying in gold stocks is likely to pick up today. Now, gold stocks in uptrend breakouts include Newcrest Mining, NCM, St Barbara, SBM, Evolution Mining, EVN, and OceanaGold, OGC. Other gold stocks to watch today include Westgold, WGX, and Silver Lake, SLR. They're in slight little downtrends in their broader long-term uptrend though. Also keep an eye on some of those most traded stocks from yesterday across Bell Direct. They included the green energy company PRL, Province Resources. Yesterday their shares fell 10%, but they're still up 48% this week. Now, for those that don't know PRL, it's a hydrogen company that's just teamed up with Total Aero, which is one of the world's biggest energy companies. Now, this collaboration will see a green hydrogen project be built in WA. So PRL is one to watch, particularly because the WA state government approval is expected to be announced after feasibility studies have been conducted. Secondly, two other most traded stocks from yesterday include RTR, Rumble Resources, and Alterity Therapeutics. They also saw a lot of trading ideas that could be worth a look. Well, two companies, a speculative stock on the smaller side of town, Cluey, CLU. They were restamped as a Bell Potter buy with a $1.80 price target. Now, CLU is a tutoring company that listed in December last year. It was reiterated as a Bell Potter buy because new student enrolments, which are a key forward growth indicator, rose 144% compared to the prior corresponding period. Now, why is that significant? Well, the number in total of enrolments is sitting around about 5,850, and that's 15% ahead of the company's prospectus forecast. Of note, CLU has seen a bit of sideways trading for the past month, and technical traders will be watching CLU, expecting a pivot and for it to snap out of its downtrend soon. So keep an eye on CLU. Secondly, Bega Cheese BGA was upgraded as a Bell Potter buy with an increased $7.35 target. Now, of course, we all know the news following on from Reckitt Beckensire RB terminating Bega Cheese's canning facility agreement. Bega is set to lose some of its earnings, but is set to receive a cash settlement. All in all, total earnings are only expected to fall under 1% in 2022 up to 2023, and that's according to Bell Potter. And Bega is set to benefit from increased farmgate milk prices. And last but not least, bullish charting signals have been identified in Brightstar Resources, BTR, Valmec, VMX, and Advanced Braking Technologies, ABV. That's according to Trading Central. I'm Jessica Ramir with Bell Direct. Stay safe and happy trading.